Ladies and gentlemen, I have here my friend and co-founder of resetyouFitness.com. You can actually go to the Facebook page to check out all of the dynamic content on their Facebook page. That's Reset You Fitness. I have here the co-founder of Reset You Fitness, Glenn Dawson. Glenn, welcome, man.
How's it going, man?
Appreciate you being here, dude.
Appreciate you, Kevin.
So I'm just asking the questions, my man, and just go straight through 1 through 6.
Okay.
Go ahead, cool. So, how did you define peace of mind before DMT, and how would you define it now, my man?
So before DMT, I define peace of mind as like your feeling, like how do you feel during the day? Like are you happy or are you sad? Are you outgoing? Are you energetic? Are you like that's just this is a feeling, right? And then after the course, it really changed for me into being like, how do you feel? Like internally, how are you seeing the world? Internally, how are you functioning? Internally, how are you processing information and overcoming problems and creating solutions? Like, how is your body and your mind functioning together as one unit to like knock these things out?
Gotcha. So you looked at it as kind of like how you approach the physical body, like in process, as a process to getting a desired outcome, to getting a desired.
Oh, yeah, dude, 100%. Like, one of the biggest moments for me was realizing I don't take as much personal time as I should in the morning. You're like, if you don't take personal time, then like, what are you doing? And it was a slap in the face because I was like, man, like, I do all this other stuff. I had to keep my body in tune. I eat the right food, so there's no inflammation. I intermittent fast, so I have focus, and I have like my brain works correctly. My whole entire day is set up to make me perform at the highest level possible. Yet there's that part of my day missing where I actually focus on myself, like the actual person I'm trying to increase performance with. I don't give any time, which is like ridiculous.
Gotcha. If you had to describe DMT in just one single sentence, how would you?
I got a sentence, right? So I have like 5 words. All right. Your path to enlightenment. And I know that's like super cheesy, but that's basically what it is. You know, if you're writing me like Buddhist books or anything, like that's basically what it is. Like your path to enlightenment.
And you know what? I think you bring up a good point that just because something sounds, especially those of us who are in the space of personal development and so forth, just because something sounds familiar, just because we're familiar with something, doesn't necessarily mean it's obsolete. Doesn't mean
No, it's still working.
So, yeah. So
and we're still messing it up, right? Because like I wasn't doing it beforehand.
that's very true, man. That's very true. How would you describe my style of teaching, man?
I would say that you need to bring a thesaurus and a pen and a piece of paper because there's going to be a lot of words that you don't understand that you're going to learn. But other than that, it's really heartfelt and it's amazing to like actually have somebody that cares about you getting results, and you can feel that through the video. Is like that you actually genuinely care about the person on the other side, even though you don't even know who they are. You still care about them getting results. If you can tell somehow through like just video and audio that you care. There's no like personal connection or anything else, but you definitely care about the person on the other side. It's awesome, man.
What do you feel is the biggest benefit to knowing how to cultivate pizza pie?
The biggest benefits. So for me, everything comes down to efficiency. And like the whole reason why I started becoming a functional trainer and like helping people was because they put all this fucking time and effort into their workout plan, right? And it doesn't give them results. So they put all this time and effort into a nutrition plan, they'll blame themselves, right? Because it doesn't give them results. The biggest thing from the self-mastery course that like I've found is that you really, really, really have to put time into yourself so that you're not wasting time.
Mm-hmm.
So you're not wasting effort. Because there's so many times like in my business that I've struggled and I'm busting my ass and I'm putting all this effort into my business and I'm putting all this stuff in and I'm putting it in the wrong places, you know? And it doesn't matter how much effort you put into something if it's not channeled, if it's not going to the right things. And you can really, really, really figure out those right things if you're being true to yourself. And the only way you can figure that out is if you actually know who that true self is, and you take a second, you know, you listen to yourself. You sit there and like listen to other people and see how you see the world around their eyes. If you know, enjoy children, if you enjoy plants, like that type of stuff. If you actually take in the world for a second, then you can actually figure out who you are, and you don't make those bad business decisions because you know that they don't really like vibe with you at all whatsoever on a mental level or physical level. Shouldn't have been doing it in the first place. You figure all that stuff out.
That's pretty cold-blooded, Glenn. I mean, that's pretty spot on, dude. Wow. I think that's a damn good depiction. If someone were to say, or okay, what is it? How would you define it? I think that defines what you just said defines it perfectly, man. So thanks, man. Wow. Who do you personally feel would benefit most from DMT? People who are what?
You know what, like, because I don't want to say everybody, because like that's a bullshit answer, and like everybody could benefit from it, but everybody could benefit from drinking more water. You know, it's stupid.
Sure.
But like unless you really are doing like self-reflection on a daily basis, then you're not gonna. Then like you can benefit from it. So the thing I would say, the person that would most benefit from it, the person that like really, 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 really needs this, the person, because all the other stuff aside, like that everyone does need it. The person that like is like on the hospital steps, like with a gunshot wound, needs it. Like that person that needs it is the entrepreneur who is so involved in their business that they don't look outside. They don't look inside themselves. They're that person that's making millions of dollars but hates their job. They're the person that like hates their life and they have no idea why, because they're making all this money. They've accomplished all the things they want to accomplish, but they're still missing something, you know? And that one, like missing something is in the course. So like that person right there, like that person is the one that's bleeding out. That they're the person that needs it the most. Like they need to go to the ER. It's not, as long as they can go see the doctor, schedule an appointment, it's ER. Like they need to get in right now. Ambulance, get in, because like there's mental problems that can turn into physical problems, hormonal problems, if you don't have that part of your life satisfied. And I think that that's the person, like that person that's uber successful at every single aspect of life in everyone else's eyes, but like hates it in his own eyes.
Or her eyes.
Yeah, in her eyes.